or a locally owned mattress store like Mermaid Mattress, where more of your dollars stay local? You decide.
All right, your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast on this election day at 7:01. Mermaid Mattress says, vote for a great night's sleep. Vote Mermaid. Good morning, everybody. It is the third day of November, Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, and your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast for Election Day. Going to be sunny today, 64, low tonight down to 30. Tomorrow, Wednesday, sunny and 67. And then on Thursday, cloudy and 66.
This Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast is sponsored by Best Buy Metals. Call their Cleveland office at 728-3336. Visit them on South Lee Highway or check them out online at bestbuymetals.com.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829
With Southern Heritage Bank, you can now simplify your life by consolidating all your banking and insurance needs under one roof. There is nothing more comforting than knowing your insurance needs are being handled with the same care as your banking needs. For your free, no-obligation quote, call Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. First Citizens National Bank Insurance, LLC. SouthernHeritageBank.com. Insurance products are not insured by FDIC or any federal government agency, are not a deposit of or guaranteed by the bank or any bank affiliate, and may lose value.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. It's Election Day. Millions of Americans who haven't voted already are going to the polls to choose their local and state leaders on up to President of the United States.
President Trump held 5 rallies Monday, wrapping up his last one in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
We are going to keep on fighting, and we are going to keep on winning.
Joe Biden had stops in Ohio and Pennsylvania.
You put an end to a presidency that has failed to protect this nation.
Nearly 100 million people have voted early.
Fox's Jill Nato. A 4th person has died, 17 are injured after a terrorist attack in Vienna, Austria. Shootings at 6 different locations.
Police shot and killed a 20-year-old suspect who they say was an Islamic State sympathizer. He was carrying an assault rifle and a fake suicide vest when they took him down. Authorities say several homes have been searched and arrests have been made in connection with that gunman.
Fox's Jackie Hanyas. America's listening to Fox News.
This news is sponsored by Lee University. Expect something great.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning. It is Election Day in our great United States of America. You're listening to Mix 104.1, where in Bradley County the polls will open at 8 o'clock this morning and close at 8 o'clock tonight. Our coverage right here on Mix 104.1 begins at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have coverage here on the radio on Mix 104.1. And for the first time on Mix TV, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. You can watch what we're doing tonight again at mymix1041.com. We'll have analysis. We'll especially be concentrating on our local and state races, how the local electorate voted. The state is going in both United States Senate and also U.S. Congress, also the state races and the state legislature tonight. And we'll have coverage of all of it. We will, of course, update you on the national picture as we go along tonight at 7 o'clock here on Mix 104.1 and on Mix TV. Again, Mix TV, you can watch it at mymix1041.com, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. It is Election Day for federal and state general elections. Bradley County, again, the polls open at 8 o'clock this morning, close at 8 tonight. Nearly 38,000 Bradley Countyans have already voted voted. Over 2.2 million have voted statewide. Now, that represents 52% of the entire Bradley County electorate, 51% of the entire state electorate. So that is what we have going in to voting. We have a very stacked morning of election information this morning here on Mix 104.1. Again, if you are going to have to leave us, if you're on the radio, you can watch any of our interviews this morning at mymix1041.com on Mix TV. We're joined by Jimmy Logan here in just a few minutes. Emily Beaty Hildebrand, our longtime election analyst, will join us this morning to preview tonight. Also, we'll be joined this morning by United States Senator Marsha Blackburn, that at around 7:30 this morning, and Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett just after 8 o'clock this morning. First Baptist Cleveland pastor Jordan Easley is going to pray an election blessing and bring us some thoughts coming up around 7:45 before 8 o'clock this morning. So a very busy morning. This morning, let's get to some other news. The Bradley County Commission met Monday, covered several items. Mayor Davis made a recommendation to amend the current lease agreement the county holds with Tri-State Exhibition Center and to move the current Bradley County Road Department buildings and 2 acres with it that have been used by the road department on the property back to being under the use of Tri-State. Commissioner Peake made it known she wants a new Parks and Rec Board to go back and over their old decisions made outside of established guidelines and address issues. Resolutions passed authorize the mayor to negotiate and enter into an agreement with Ferguson HVAC Supply to provide water heaters to the Bradley County Sheriff's Office at a total of $45,173. Well, CBL Properties that owns Hamilton Place and Northgate Mall has filed for bankruptcy. The outlet said CBL is looking to implement a plan to recapitalize and restructure parts of their debt. CBL, based in Chattanooga, operates 107 malls across the country. State Senator Todd Gardenhire said Monday he tested negative for the coronavirus. He was exposed to the infection last week. Gardenhire told the Chattanooga Times Free Press last night, quote, "I feel great," end quote. He says, quote, "It's the 5th time I've been exposed and the 5th time I've tested negative." We will be speaking with State Senator Gardenhire throughout our evening coverage later tonight. And our friends at Vocker in Charleston, please, have been recognized in October for their many comprehensive ongoing sustainability contributions with the Chattanooga Regional Manufacturers Association's 2020 Energy Environment Award. The annual CRMA Awards recognize members across several industries in the region for exemplifying practices that result in manufacturing excellence. The Vocker, the Charles Manufacturing Campus commitment to a positive environmental impact goes deeper than their production practices. Their new HDK plant, launched late last year, recycles a byproduct from site operations, reducing consumption and waste. And that is a big congratulations to Mary Beth Hudson and her team at Vocker in Charleston. That's the news at 10 minutes after 7 o'clock. News brought to you by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, let's get our very latest of the active case counts of COVID-19 throughout the area. It's brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. And Laboratory Service Center, where they can do a rapid COVID test, find out in 15 minutes. They have the cheapest self-pay rate in the region. Go to clevelandtest.com. They can also test for flu. Again, clevelandtest.com. Our numbers show we were up a little bit in the active counts from yesterday. Bradley County, 301 cases. Hamilton County at 945. McMinn County at 200. And Meigs County 54, Polk County at 49. Brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. Go to clevelandtest.com, clevelandtest.com. They have numerous types of COVID tests as well. You don't have to get out of your vehicle. Get a check of the streets right now, 7-11. Time for the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. Don Ledford in Cleveland says, go vote if you haven't voted yet. And then vote, as they say, for America's brand, Chevrolet. in the USA at Don Ledford in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and donledford.com, where they say yes. And traffic is flowing smoothly. No trouble to tell you about. If you see a problem this morning, join us. Call us on the Mix Highway Patrol on the volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line at 614-6499. And good morning, everybody. Busy morning ahead here on this election morning. And thanks so much to our partners, including Tzatziki's. Tzatziki's serves Mix Mornings. And let's say you need some catering. Oh, my goodness, Tzatziki's and Brad Emmendorfer, Katoya. Their staff would love to partner with your business, your church especially. Love to partner with churches at Tzatziki's. Go to Tzatzikis.com or in person here in Cleveland in the Target Shopping Center, Paul Huff and Frontage Road by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland, where the Heisman Trophy, hello Heisman, will be at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. You can have your picture made with the actual Heisman Trophy this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dwayne Williams will be there each day at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. More details at cleveland-nissan.com. All right, we've got a big contest happening on Mix TV on Facebook right now. Go to Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook and pick the winner. Is it going to be Vice President Biden or is it going to be President Trump? Go to our Facebook page. Let your voice be heard. We ask you, please be respectful. We don't want to have to block you from our Facebook page. Please be respectful. And when you cast your vote on our Facebook this morning, you're in for a prize, 4 tickets to Six Flags over Georgia. We're back in a moment.
Cleveland Ford has been...
3 Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Welcome to the big leagues, where our go-kart all-stars take personal shopping to the next level. They always bring their A game, so you get groceries carefully selected specifically for you. These are passionate professionals, ensuring every fruit and vegetable, every cut of meat is exactly the way you like it. This is plump. That is juicy. And this is lean. Order go-kart curbside pickup online for personal shopping at the highest level.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Rid-a-Pest. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system.
We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that.
Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Rid-a-Pest or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year a car to drive every year for the Bradley County Schools and the Cleveland City Schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community is at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com. 25th Street and mermaid.com. You can have Mermaid shipped around the world at mermaid.com. And let's get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. But first, here is Roger Piggott.
Mermaid Mattress is just down the street or around the corner from any of those national chains. And of course, your dollars stay local when you shop with us. Mermaid Mattress. Spend less, sleep better.
Now, this election day 2020 is looking good. Sunny and 65, low tonight 39. Sunny tomorrow and 69, and back in the 70s by Thursday. Your Vascular Institute temperature, a cold 31 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bain's Business Machine. They have new and pre-owned office equipment in stock. Small desktop units all the way up to large standalone units. They never lock you into a contract. Bain's Business Machines, Stewart Road in Cleveland, 479-9677, bainsbusiness.com.
All right, we are joined now by our longtime friend and election analyst, Emily Beaty Hildebrand. How are you?
Doing well. How are you? Today's the day.
Today's the day. Happy Election Day.
Happy Election Day to you. I've got to ask you, first thing.
Yeah.
So you are one of these people that always votes on Election Day. Did you vote on Election Day today, or did you vote early?
Well, I will vote today.
Okay.
As soon as I leave here, I'm going to vote. I'm holding that. I love early voting. I think it's great, but I vote on Election Day, so I think it's wonderful. We're also joined on the volunteer Ritapest mix line by James F. Logan Jr. Jimmy, what do you do? Do you vote on Election Day or early?
I typically vote on Election Day. For the last 2 years, as a result of other commitments, I have voted early. This year, I voted very early, the very first day, and was one of the first people in line. Steve, I want my vote to count today.
All right. And Emily, do you vote early or on Election Day?
I vote early. I voted on the last day of early voting, yes.
Jimmy, I want to begin with you. I know you're on the way to WRCB, our news partners at Channel 3, to help analyze the election down there. How are you feeling this morning? What do you think?
Well, I'm really troubled, Steve, because of the uneasiness many people have. I think we'll get through this election without a lot of violence. As you know, Wall Street and the many shopping areas in New York City, Chicago, San Francisco, other places around the country are boarded up because of this fear that there's going to be some reaction. No matter which side it is, there are fears for both sides. But I truly believe that the American people are going to stand up and say, no violence. This is the celebration of the freedom of our country. And I truly believe that this uneasiness people have and actual fear many people have is not going to be present.
Emily, how are you feeling this morning?
I am feeling optimistic as soon as, just like Jimmy was saying, that hopefully things will go well tonight. I don't think that we're going to know who the winner is.
Oh, you don't really?
No,
wow.
Unless it's a blowout one way or the other.
Yeah.
I think that there are some states like Pennsylvania, if it comes down to Pennsylvania, that we will not have a complete total until Friday, they're saying.
Oh.
And so if that's the case, I think a lot of people are wanting this to be over one way or another. We've been hearing about it for months, actually years.
A couple of years, really.
Yeah, really, to be honest. And so I think that people want this to be over, but don't be disappointed if you don't hear the results tonight. But I am optimistic. I'm hoping that we will not have the violence that we have seen over the summer and into early fall, and most recently in Philadelphia. I'm hoping that that will not happen.
What about you, Jimmy?
The violence I've already commented on. I am optimistic about the future. We're going to turn a page. The question is, who's going to write on that page? And that's the big decision, because there are going to be significant changes in this country as a result of whoever wins this election's conduct in the future. My goal is, Steve, I got to share this. Last night, Crossroads Church put on a concert on the courthouse steps.
That's right.
There were literally 125, 150 people there, but represented many families. The prayers were given. And the singing was there of joy, because we live in a community where we're not going to see any violence. We're going to come together after this election, and we're going to be a stronger nation as a result of us having survived 2020.
That's exactly right. Joined by Jimmy Logan on his way to Channel 3 this morning, and Emily, Beaty, Hildebrand, they are going to join me tonight, as always, at 7 o'clock. We'll be here on the radio, Mix 104.1, as well as Mix TV, our digital TV channel at mymix1041.com. Let's get into little predictions here. We do have Senator Marsha Blackburn calling in here about 7:30. Jimmy, I want to begin with you. What do you think? I mean, you know, Friday you caused quite a stir. You said that you felt like Electoral College, the president, was going to prevail. Are you still feeling that way this morning?
No, certainly that's not my wish, as everyone probably knows. It is my belief.
We knew that was not your intent.
Okay. It is my belief that we will know more about this election than we are talking about now. We'll know more very early. Florida will know. Texas will know. Georgia will know. North Carolina, I believe we will know North Carolina and South Carolina. There are even some pundits who are saying that we may win a Senate seat, not we. But the Lindsey Graham may be in trouble, though I think he'll win by 15 to 20 points. It's that closing red wave that's going to come across those states is why I'm suggesting that President Trump may well be reelected, and I think we'll know early.
What about you, Emily? How are you feeling as far as predictions go?
I feel that President Trump is in a very strong position. I know a lot of the national polls do not show that, but I think that there has been a little bit of turn of momentum over the past few days, and I feel that he's going to pull it off tonight. And it is, he is, when you look at the states that he's supposed to win already, and the states that Joe Biden is supposed to win, he has a more difficult path to get there. But he has several options, probably more options than perhaps in 2016 in terms of the states that he needs to win. But Pennsylvania, I think, is going to be huge. If it comes out tonight and we know that Trump has gone over that 4 to 5%, if he wins by 4 or 5% in Pennsylvania, probably the mail-in ballots that are left that have not been counted, there's probably not enough of them to overturn that actual result. So if that's the case, we might know tonight. But I think Trump's going to pull it off.
Hey, Jimmy, Todd Gartenhire told the Chattanooga Times Free Press this morning, and he was exposed to the virus for a 5th time. He has been quarantining, says he's feeling better. There are other races tonight, including Senator Gartenhire, as you've well pointed out.
Yes, and that's the seat which was carved out by the legislature to make certain that a Republican had a strong opportunity to be elected to that seat, formerly held by Mayor Andy Burke. I think that Bradley County will carry Todd Gartenhire back to national with Glenn Morris, good guy, 2 really very interesting, very talented, very intelligent people running for that seat. My hope, Steve, is that we can come away. Let's not forget that there are aspects of this presidency that we do not like, and that is, I had hoped that Trump would change his voice and say he was uniting America as opposed to still saying harsh things about various segments of our country. We've got states blue, states red. Look, let's become a united states once again. And my hope and prayer, Emily, is that President Trump will drop that vitriolic approach which he takes to every event.
Emily, I'll give you about 30 seconds. We've got to run here.
I know this is like a debate, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you, Jimmy, actually.
Wow.
I want Democrats to also kind of dial back some of their rhetoric against the president and against some Republicans as well, so we can all move forward as a nation. I think that's very important, and I mean that sincerely. I'm not just trying to pick Republican Democrat side. I truly do believe as a nation that we need to heal no matter who wins. This country has been through a revolutionary war, 2 world wars, a civil war, a depression, several recessions. repercussions. We're going to get through this election. The sun is going to come up tomorrow.
Hey, Jimmy, we'll be watching you on Channel 3 later this morning. Have fun with that.
Thank you, Steve. They're the partner of WCLE, and I'm looking forward to visiting with them as we talk about what the future is for our country.
Hi, our buddy Jimmy Logan. We'll see Jimmy tonight at 7 o'clock on the air here, Mix 104.1, and Mix TV as well, of course. Emily, we're going to be here this evening for you. Senator Marsha Blackburn coming up, calling in here in just a few moments. You know what? It'd help if I turned the button on. Hang on a second. Here we go. That'd be nice.
The Mix 104.1 Black Friday Shopping Blowout is presented by Chick-fil-A. Win $1,000 in cash plus free breakfast from Chick-fil-A. Register on the Mix 104.1 app. Download the app at mymix1041.com.
All right, it is 7:27. Good morning, everybody. And tell you what, let's get a news update right here. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law. A tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Oh, yes, it is Election Day 2020. It is here. The Bradley County polls will open in 33 minutes at 8 a.m. If you're not one of the nearly 38,000 people who have already voted in Bradley County, you can begin voting at 8 a.m. at the 17 Bradley County precincts. You have until 8 o'clock tonight to vote. We'll be talking with Senator Marsha Blackburn here in a few minutes about that. Plus, statewide, over 2 million people have already voted. 51% of the statewide electorate. Secretary of State Trey Hargett will join us just after 8 o'clock this morning, as it is Election Day. It's a wonderful day. Our coverage tonight, 7 o'clock, right here on Mix 104. What a special interest in those state and regional races, right here on Mix 104.1. And for the first time, you can watch it on Mix TV, our digital television channel. Go to mymix1041.com and watch it right there. This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland. At 7:28 inside the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. Don Ledford, where they are the home of Chevrolet in the USA. Chevy, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com and North Lee Highway, where they say yes. Traffic flowing smoothly this morning. No trouble to tell you about. School's out for Election Day, so that is limiting traffic, although staffs are headed in. Be careful as you drive. You see a problem, join us on the Mix Highway Patrol. Call us on the Volunteer Red-A-Pest Mix line at 614-6499. Hey, and don't forget this special deal from Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. If you show your I voted sticker today at Mrs. Winter's, you'll receive a free chicken biscuit or a free cinnamon swirl. Now, Emily, if they voted early, you got to go find it.
That's a little bit of a problem, yeah. I actually gave mine to my daughter. So
Sophia, who just had a birthday.
She wore it to school yesterday, actually, yes.
I love it. I love
proud of that.
That's
yeah.
great. So, at any rate, Mrs. Winters on Key Street, you can get a free chicken biscuit or a free cinnamon swirl if you show them the your I voted sticker today. All right, got to take a quick break here. Coming back with Senator Marsha Blackburn up next. Stand by.
Crown CDJR of Cleveland is your headquarters for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. We'll beat any deal by $500.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
A WCLE tradition since 1957. Election night coverage. Tuesday night beginning at 7 on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. LoganThompsonLaw.com. And live on Mix TV at MyMix1041.com.
Logan Thompson has been a significant legal voice in Southeast Tennessee for over 40 years.
Regardless of your politics, vote on November the 3rd.
And for all your legal needs, elect Logan Thompson.
A tradition of legal and community service.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time.
And really, in much of our listening area this morning at 8 o'clock, will be open till 8 tonight. We're joined now by United States Senator from Tennessee, Senator Marsha Blackburn. Good morning, Senator. How are you?
I'm doing well, and I'm so pleased to join you. Thank you for having me.
Well, absolutely. Senator, I don't believe Tennessee is in any doubt based on the polls, but how are you feeling overall about this election tonight?
I have to tell you, I'm feeling really good about it, really positive. We like the trend lines that are out there. President Donald Trump is going to win 4 more years. I think these battleground states that we have all heard so much about, you're going to see him take these states and post another win. And it's a good thing for Tennessee. It's a good thing for the American people.
Senator, one of the things that you have been talking about a lot recently in the press is actually the female conservative and how difficult it is in this day and age to be a female conservative. And as a fellow female conservative, just wanted to kind of hear your thoughts on what some of the pressures and some of the adversities that you have faced about being a conservative and being female.
Well, let's start with this presidential election. I mean, they say, well, you're not fully female if you're voting for Donald Trump. Look at our state general assembly elections. They will not give the attention to female candidates, whether it is a current state rep or someone running for a seat, that they are going to give to liberal candidates. What happens is there is bias and prejudice against female conservatives, whether you're in elective office, a corporate life, or in the media, Emily. And we see this play out time and again. The left believes you're not fully female unless you submit to the leftist agenda. If you're a free-thinking, independent woman who is pro-life, pro-family, pro-military, pro-business, pro-religion, basically they say you don't count. We don't want to hear your voice. So don't even try to be a part of the female club. You don't qualify because you don't submit to the leftist agenda. And we know in Tennessee, people want to see the most well-qualified person who is going to represent their values win elections, whether it's male or female. And look at the great ticket we have in front of us today. Bill Hagerty is going to win this seat for U.S. Senate, and he is going to do a phenomenal job as a senator, just like he did as our state's economic development commissioner, just like he did as the ambassador to Japan. He is going to do a great job in the U.S. Senate. And then you look at those that are running for the General Assembly. With a Republican governor and a Republican-controlled House, State House and Senate, our state has become one of the top states in the country for doing business. I was talking to someone yesterday who has done a lot of work in retirement communities, and they were talking about the big attraction for retirees coming here. Great quality of life, strategic location, and primarily what people say, no state income tax. So they come here and they have retired. They start a small business. They become a part of the community and contribute to help in the communities. So this is the kind of participation that conservative women want to see. And I will tell you, just like I said in my book, The Mind of a Conservative Woman, which is what has generated a lot of conversation on this issue, conversation around Justice Barrett as we did that confirmation, as we're looking at the presidential race with Kamala Harris, who is the most liberal member of the U.S. Senate, more liberal than Bernie and Elizabeth. Then, you know, you have had this conversation of why doesn't the media elevate or talk about conservative women?
We're joined by Senator Marsha Blackburn. So obviously, Senator, you're feeling confident. And how about those, you know, we hear about the women, especially suburban women, turning out that are so key for the president. How are you feeling about that?
Well, the three top issues with suburban women are safety and security, law and order. The economy is number two, and the third one is school choice, because moms are furious with these school systems that would not open their school system because of the teachers union, or teachers that won't show up to the classroom because of the teachers union, and their children are trying to take math class or a writing class online, which is very difficult to do. There are some disciplines where, yes, you can do an online setting. There are others where you need that interaction with the teacher.
All right, Senator Marsha Blackburn. Emily, anything else for the senator?
Well, Senator, also there's a lot of talk in the news about how, if we're going to know tonight who is president, and also about fraud with the election results. What are you hearing about protecting, I guess, our elections and protecting those vote counts? What are you hearing about that?
We know that we have plenty of attorneys who are deployed to these toss-up states, these battleground states. They are watching those ballot boxes. They are watching the polling places. And we are hopeful that other states are going to do what Tennessee has done, and they're going to say, we're going to protect and secure the ballot box, and that we're not going to have a lot of problems with that. But bear in mind, just like in 2000, they thought they could steal it. They were unable to steal it. And I think that actually President Trump is going to have such a margin in some of these states that he'll get it called tonight.
Senator Marsha Blackburn, United States Senator from Tennessee. And last question, next question, you need to come see our new building here in Cleveland, Marsha, when you come.
I would love that.
We've had Representative or Republican nominee Hargett. We had Governor Lee open our building, so we'd love to have you. I'll put you on the Wall of Fame, Senator. How about it? We'll take a picture.
I love it.
Hey, Senator. Last question. Surprise state. What state in the United States tonight?
Oh, New Mexico. Watch New Mexico. And what happens there? It has been solidly blue, but because of Joe Biden and his fracking issues, that state has moved to a toss-up state. And you've got 2.9 million people in New Mexico. 130,000 of them are directly employed by the oil and gas industry. They are not going to go vote for a guy who says we're going to transition you out of oil and gas.
Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator, thank you so much for joining us on a busy morning.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, ma'am. Senator Marsha Blackburn calling in this morning. Coming up, Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett just after 8. Before that, though, we felt like we needed an election morning blessing. Pastor Jordan Easley, First Baptist Cleveland, going to join us. Emily, it's a busy day. Polls open here in Bradley County in just under 20 minutes.
Yeah, and this is one election cycle that I have not heard anyone say, so-and-so is going to win this state anyways. I don't need to go vote. I haven't heard that. Have you?
I haven't heard it one time.
Everyone wants to go and say that they voted. They're proud to say that they have voted. So if you are listening and you are one of those individuals who is registered to vote and you have not voted, go vote.
That's right. And then join us for our coverage tonight at 7 o'clock here on Mix 104.1 and on Mix TV, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. You can watch us tonight. Emily, Jimmy Logan, and myself, our Decision Desk crew, going to have a lot of folks here at the station tonight. That is all presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. You can listen here on the radio or watch us on our website, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. Get a check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Vote for a great night's sleep. Vote Mermaid Mattress and vote savings. Buy directly from the factory and save. And one day, Emily, maybe we can say it. Vote Roger Pickett. Oh, I hope he'll run one day. One sweet, sweet, sweet day. I hope he'll run.
He will not ask you to do his commercial, by the way.
Oh, come on.
Campaign.
Come on, Emily.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
All right, it's Election Day 2020 is sunny and 65, low tonight 39. For tomorrow, the morning after, oh my, sunny and 70 tomorrow, and back in the 70s the rest of the week. Your Vascular Institute temperature stands at 33 degrees.
Aubrey's patio is now open. Weather is good, so enjoy your family, friends, and good food at Aubrey's of Cleveland.
Hey, got a traffic note for you. We've had a couple of calls about this while the senator was on the phone. We have a crash that is at exit, just past exit 20, I-75 southbound. If you're heading to Chattanooga right now, you may want to make other plans. Again, a Don Ledford Cleveland spot report here. There we go. If you're watching on Mix TV, you see that backup right there. We're getting a couple of calls on this. Again, a traffic crash, I-75 south, just past exit 20. So you may want to make other plans if you're heading to Chattanooga or All Points South. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health. This sports report brought to you by another guy who I think should run for office, the town squire, Larry McDaniel.
Absolutely.
You're Charleston.
That's right.
You're Charleston. Larry's Charleston. Can't you guys, Shelton's Charleston?
Absolutely.
Can't you work this thing out?
We do need to work this out. He would be fabulous.
Your mother's on the Bradley County Board of Education. Can't we get Larry on something?
Yes.
I mean, come on.
I think we could. He would be great.
I mean, he'll give everybody a suit if they vote for him. You talk about stuff in the ballot box.
Hey,
my Lord.
Trey Hargett's calling in. Be quiet.
Oh, is there really? Oh, that's right. Yeah. The Secretary of State's calling. We got to be nice.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Did you just get invited to a casual event? Stop in the town squire. And Larry and his staff can put you in that just right sports shirt, T-shirt, khakis, or designer jeans. But if the event turns to formal attire, no problem. Check out their tux rental department, the Town Squire. From T-shirts to tuxedos. Locally owned and operated since 1977. Located in the Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. The Town Squire, your clothier since 1977 for dress, casual, or formal attire. Okay, I guess it's my turn. It's, you know, silence on the radio is not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Although sometimes it is. You just never know. Tampa withstood the New York Football Giants last night on Monday Night Football. Tampa beats the Tom Brady. Tampa Tom defeated the New York Giants 25-23 last night. And there comes a Cowboy fan, Pastor Easley from First Baptist Cleveland. Giants failed on a 2-point conversion at the end of the game. Did you catch any of that last night?
I saw the whole thing, man.
What?
Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen football.
Because you're a Cowboys fan.
Yes. It's been horrible.
I'm a Falcons fan. I feel your pain.
I know you do.
Let's see here. Signal Mountain claimed their third straight Class A state title in girls soccer last night. East Hamilton Lady Hurricanes fell short in Class AA state title to Greenville. 3-1. It is 7:46. Back with pastor of First Baptist Cleveland, Jordan Easley, in just a moment. Hey guys, it's Steve. Let me tell you about.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Welcome to Anatole Exteriors, where we specialize in facade optimization, EIFS stone, and panels. Our combination of efficiency and quality has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Our team's mission is to build relationships that inspire hope and purpose, driven by biblical principles for the community that we love. We are prepared to provide you with a customized solution to all your building needs. We are the last ones on the wall and the first to respond with repairs.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with, so we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com. No matter where you stand in this season of unrest,
It's time to let your voice be heard.
with civil discourse and informed voting.
On November the 3rd, every American has the right and the responsibility to cast an informed vote.
I'm a Republican,
I'm a Democrat,
and we don't have to agree on politics.
but we agree on your right to vote. Vote the issues.
Vote your values.
Just vote.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way.
Or the end of the week or the end of the month, one of these guys are going to win. And people are going to find themselves on the right side or the wrong side. But the fact of the matter is, God's in control. This doesn't take him by surprise. I keep saying that, but really think about that. Like this is not going to cause God to have like a palm in the forehead. Oh, I didn't see this coming moment. It's not going to surprise God. And so when I realize that, yes, we have a vote. Yes, we get to be a part of this process. We should celebrate that. And we should anticipate the outcome and understand that it's in God's hands still. It's part of the plan.
Mm-hmm. We're joined by Pastor Jordan Easley, First Baptist. What do you say to that Christian this morning who, you know, they may, well, you just said those that are worried, but what do you say to that Christian voter this morning?
Well, I think that the Christian voter, like any voter, ought to vote their passions, their priorities, and their principles. I mean, when I wake up this morning and I head to the voting ballot box, which I'm not going to because I pre-voted, but if I were, I'm going to look at a ballot with a lot of different options on it, and you're not going to find one single perfect person. Not one single person. Like Jesus is not up for re-election. He's already the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And so you have to realize that you're going to vote for a person that's imperfect just like you are, that is going to stand up for certain principles that you believe in. And so that's what I did when I went to the voting box. I just said, you know, who is going to represent me and my belief system and my God the very best possible right now in this season.
We're joined by First Baptist Pastor Jordan Easley. What do you hope after, whenever the election's over, be it today, or what do you hope this country does following this election?
Man, I hope that we can act like Americans. I hope the winning team can act like they've been there before. And I hope the losing team can, be humble and understand that we are all Americans. It's not red versus blue. I think a lot of times in the election season, we treat it like football, where we have a team that we really want to win, and we can't really control the outcome of it. Like, man, I really want the Cowboys to win. It doesn't matter how much I love them. They're still terrible. They're not going to win. And for half of America, we have a party that is not going to win, no matter how bad we want it to win. I said this on Sunday. We were talking about desert seasons and walking through seasons where really you can't control the outcome. And I said at the very end of that message, which is also here on 104.1 on Sundays, I said you cannot control the outcomes, but you can control your response to the outcomes. And so, man, my prayer is that Americans will act like Americans, and if you're on the winning side or the losing side, that we could have a peaceful transition, that we could love one another, and that we could look forward together as Americans, trying to unite as people, not parties, but as people.
Pastor Jordan Easley, well, I think this morning we definitely need a blessing, and if you say a prayer over our community, over this audience.
Man, I would love to. I'd be honored to. Let's pray together. God, we come to you knowing that you're in charge, you're in control, you are worthy of our worship. And God, you're worth it, whatever it is that you ask for. God, today you're asking us to be obedient, and you're asking us to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. And God, I just pray for those who are headed to the ballot box today, and I pray that we can vote for principles that you initiated in the first place. And God, I pray that we won't vote for just a person or a political party, but that we'll vote for a trajectory for our country that's going to put a smile on your face. And so, God, I pray for this community as we move forward. I pray that we can be more united in the days to come than we've ever been. And I pray that as a result of what we're experiencing, even in this critical season in our country's history, God, that in the future days, we can experience greater days as America than we've ever experienced before. Thank you in advance for what you're going to do. Allow us today to put our anxiety and our worry to the side and trust you, and continue to teach us what it is to follow you and trust you as our Lord and our Savior every single day. It's in the name of Jesus that we pray. Amen.
Pastor Jordan Easley, First Baptist Cleveland. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, man.
Have a great day.
Thank you, buddy.
Happy Election Day. It is right now 7 minutes before 8 a.m. Mix 104.1. A reminder, we'll be on the air tonight at 7 with our live coverage here on the radio. Also on Mix TV, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com, all presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Well, Emily, we have a correction on the Mrs. Winters deal just in. If you show your I voted sticker, you get a free steak biscuit. They've amended the deal there, amended the offer. That's with a $5 purchase. Mrs. Winters, and you can dig that I voted sticker out, I guess. You voted early.
I know, my daughter took off with it yesterday. I'm just out of luck, I guess.
Let me also tell you about our friends at Pure Bath Body and Mind. They are celebrating the election, and they want you to celebrate as well with their big clearance sale. 70% off. They've got a clearance rack, 70% off at Pure Bath Body and Mind, Key Street, across from Walmart. That is the home of homemade and fresh, not delicious, but bath bombs and scrubs and soaps and face masks and hand sanitizer. You can shop in person at Pure Bath Body and Mind on Key Street or online at pureisgood.com, and by our friends at Infinity of Chattanooga. The Infinity of Chattanooga Model Year Sales Event is on. Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on select Infinity models. Check out the 2021 QX80. Get approved now at infinitychattanooga.com. Infinity of Chattanooga, exit 7 off I-75 on Lee Highway. See my friend Virgil Edwards at Infinity of Chattanooga. Going to take a break right here, 5 minutes before 8 o'clock. A special broadcast this morning. We're going to be joined by the Secretary of the State of Tennessee, Trey Hargett, as part of our 8 o'clock news this morning. We were joined earlier by Senator Marsha Blackburn. If you miss anything on Mixed Mornings, do you think they'd want to go back and catch Jimmy Logan?
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, you can go back and watch it on Mix TV, mymix1041.com, and come back tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll have election coverage. We're especially going to be interested in the local races, the state races, so we're going to bring you that aspect of it with Emily, Beaty, Hildebrand, Jimmy Logan. The decision desk already fired up here. We've got a text thread, got smoke coming off of it this morning.
Oh, really? Yeah,
oh, my.
yeah,
I'm going to share all of it right after the election. Those guys are going to have to leave Cleveland.
Oh,
every single one of them. Anyway, we're back in just a moment. Stand by.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Pastor Easley, remembering the time that I lost a bet to him for Cowboys-Falcons, and he brought in his wife's sequin Cowboys sweatshirt from Victoria's Secret. I mean, talk about rubbing your nose in it.
That's the worst.
I mean, come on. All right, let's get a check of the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol. Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway, where they are your home of, well, the USA and Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com. We have a problem on the interstate. If you're watching Mix TV or seeing it, the T-Dot Smartway cam, crash just past I-75 south, or I-75 south, just past exit 20. If you're traveling south, keep that in mind. You may want to change your route. We're seeing it here in the studio this morning on Mix TV. You can see Mix TV. And you can make your prediction, Emily. We've got a contest going on our Facebook page this morning on the Mix TV post. Is it going to be Vice President Biden? Or is it going to be President Trump? People can pick and win tickets to Six Flags by picking and making their pick.
I know. Been watching the polls and also that Vegas line as well.
What's the Vegas line? Now that Tennessee can bet legally.
I'm gonna look it up because last night it's kind of interesting because it's been getting more and more narrow. It still was like a 60 something for Biden, but it's still gotten a lot more narrow. And I had read last night that out in Vegas in the last 24 hours. I can't remember, it was like 2-1 the number of people that have actually placed a bet for President Trump.
Oh, is that right?
There seems to be some sort of a shift. And I think we kind of feel that. I think a lot of people feel that across the country that President Trump has a lot of momentum, just whether or not it's going to be enough here at the end of the election, but feel that he has some momentum.
Appreciate Emily sitting in this morning. We are getting ready here in just about 1 minute. The polls will open in Bradley County. We've got news coming up next. Stand by for that. Mix 1041 on the radio and on Mix TV. You can watch our digital television channel at mymix1041.com and watch us tonight. Brought to you by the Logan Thompson Law Firm.
This traffic report is...
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Jackson Furniture, Catnapper, Cleveland, one of America's premier manufacturers, is hiring manufacturing positions right now. Full-time positions start at $15 per hour, including great benefits, 401k with match, paid holidays, and vacations. Join our team. Apply online right now at jacksonfurniture.com.
As the lazy days of summer give way to the cool, crisp breezes of autumn, the time comes for a vibrant array of colors, cozy jackets, and great saving at Food City.
This week, save on certified Angus beef chuck roast, $3.99 a pound. Harvest Club Idaho potatoes, buy one, get one free. Red Baron pizza, also buy one, get one free. And more, only at Food City.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Vote for a great night's sleep and vote for saving money on it at Mermaid Mattress. Here is he's voted again, Emily, the Prime Minister of Sleep. He was the czar during the Obama administration. He's been the Prime Minister the last 4 years. He hopes to hang on. We'll see. And I don't know if Biden wins, who knows what he becomes. It's Roger Pickett.
Whatever you need to buy, if a local company has it, they need your business. Now more than ever, support local. Brought to you by Mermaid Mattress.
And it's going to be sunny on Election Day. 65, low tonight, 39. You're a grand old flag. Sunny and 69 tomorrow. The day after, Thursday.
The day after.
We'll see. Thursday, sunny and 70 degrees. And here we go. It is 2 minutes after 8 a.m. Good morning, everybody.
This weather is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics, providing immunizations, preventative care, sports physicals, and newborn care. Call Ocoee Pediatrics at 614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829-1429.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
News. I'm Chris Foster. Will President Trump get 4 more years or end up a one-term president? That's the biggest question this election day. Joe Biden tells supporters in Pittsburgh,
I honest to God believe the vast majority of Americans are done with the chaos, the corruption, the failure, the irresponsibility, the indifference to American lives, the indifference to America's dignity.
Biden is the living embodiment of the decrepit and depraved political class that got rich, bleeding America dry.
The president there in Traverse City, Michigan. Democrats are also trying to expand their majority in the House and take back control of the Senate.
There are quite a few vulnerable Republican seats, but Democrats need just 3 in the event Joe Biden wins to have a tie in the Senate that a Vice President Harris could break. They need to flip 4 seats in the event President Trump keeps the White House.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. The dance of democracy, ladies and gentlemen, it is Election Day. And the polls are now open at 8:04 in Bradley County and along the eastern portion of the state as the polls have opened now. If you have not voted, vote today, obviously, if you're a registered voter. And, of course, you can vote at the 17 Bradley County precincts are open till 8 o'clock tonight. Our coverage of election night begins at 7 o'clock tonight right here on Mix 104.1. Also on Mix TV for the first time, our digital television channel at mymix1041.com. I'll be joined by Emily Beaty Hildebrand. Also by Jimmy Logan, our decision desk team. Emily, good morning to you. Happy Election Day.
Happy Election Day to you.
Of course, we don't let Bridget anywhere near the building on Election Day.
Why not?
I talked to her for quite a while. I was driving to Chattanooga yesterday, talked to her for quite a while, and about the election, and it reinforced why we do not allow her anywhere near the building. Hey, Steve, you think W's going to win? I mean, that's pretty much where we were there.
She didn't say that.
Well, she doesn't say that. Let's bring you some items here. We are awaiting a call from the Secretary of State, Trey Hargett. We had Senator Marsha Blackburn on at around 7:30 this morning, and we've had a very, very busy morning. It is Election Day. Already, nearly 38,000 Bradley Countyans have voted, over 2.2 million statewide. 52% of the entire electorate in Bradley County has already voted. 51% of the entire state electorate has voted. Again, our comprehensive coverage tonight, 7 o'clock here, Mix 104.1. You know, need to download the free Mix 104.1 app. You can listen, you can watch Mix TV on the app. It's free, thanks to CHI Memorial. Download at mymix1041.com. Thousands of you have done that. And oh, by the way, while you're doing that, you win $1,000 from Chick-fil-A. We're doing that as well. So we've got a lot happening on the app. Our coverage presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. Mix TV tonight at mymix1041.com and the radio. So we're going to have you, we're going to have you completely covered. We're going to really concentrate on our local vote, our state races in this area is really what we're going to concentrate on. And speaking of our concentration this morning, let's go to the phones. We're joined now by the Secretary of State of the Volunteer State, Trey Hargett. Hello, Secretary Hargett. How are you?
Good morning. Good to be with you this morning.
Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm joined by your friend and mine, Emily Beaty Hildebrand, State Executive Committee woman. And Emily, anything you'd like to say to the Secretary?
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning, my younger friend.
All right, Secretary Hargett, first of all, how are you feeling about this election this morning?
Well, so far so good. The polls have been open for about 7 minutes, and I feel good at this point. I think election officials have done a fantastic job in all our counties to make sure that we run this election safely, securely, and responsibly.
And obviously running this with a pandemic in the background, we have to be mindful of that. And that's obviously presented a once-in-a-lifetime type of situation.
Amen. And I would tell you, one of the smart things we did early on was we started planning almost immediately back in March for what this was going to look like. And we had the opportunity to learn from the mistakes of other states and see how we want to do things and how we can adapt our plan. And I think I know the voters have validated our plan, knowing that they voted in record numbers during early voting, knowing that it's safe and secure and they can vote with confidence.
Secretary of State Trey Hargett, Secretary, your office put out a release a few days ago. Over 2.2 million people voted statewide. Voted early. Does that surprise you?
Well, I really would like it better if you just said just shy of 2.3 million, but I'll give you that. We're really happy about that. It's always nice when you throw a party and everybody comes. So, once again, we want people to vote. We think that is the most fundamental way that people can participate in their form of government. It's how they make their voice heard. And when you don't vote, all you do is hand over the reins of power to people that do. And so we're delighted that people are making their voice heard in the volunteer state.
Well, and Secretary Hargett, also, how do you feel about today? What do you think the traffic is going to be like at the polls today? With so many people voting early, there's this question of, has everyone that is going to vote, have they already voted? Or do we expect to have a record turnout on actual election day as well?
Well, that's a great question. When you know that 51% of registered voters have already cast their vote, you wonder how much further it can go. Of course, we want to see strong turnout, but you do wonder if you have people who usually vote on election day just went ahead and voted early or absentee. But even with a very, very light turnout, we would still set a new record with ease today, it looks like.
Absolutely. And for those who have not voted, what would you say to them?
Make a plan to go vote. If you have some flexibility, vote mid-morning, mid-afternoon. Those tend to be the off-peak times when the polls first open. That's the busiest time, lunchtime, and then right after work. So if you have some flexibility, do that. take a state or federally issued ID with you, and please wear a face covering when you go vote. And also practice social distancing. And it looks like the good Lord has blessed us with great weather outside today, so social distancing shouldn't be a problem.
We're joined by the Secretary of State, the volunteer state, Trey Hargett. By the way, we got a pretty good picture of you on Mixed TV right now. I don't know if that's a
nice picture.
Is that airbrushed, or you look pretty handsome there, Secretary? I don't know.
If it's a good picture of me, it's got to be airbrushed.
Is that your in-style cover picture? I don't know. Hey, Secretary, listen, are you in touch at all with other secretaries of states from some of these battleground states we're going to be watching tonight?
You know, I do talk to some of them. I've got a few others that I've sent texts to, and we're all busy, honestly.
Yeah.
I would just tell you that when I look across this country, we've got a lot of great secretaries, both Democrat and Republican, who I think they're doing everything they can to make sure that the votes are counted accurately and done so with integrity. You know, I think that's true in the overwhelming majority of states out there. So, you know, I just want people to understand if we don't have results by midnight tonight, it doesn't mean that something nefarious happened. You know, given a choice between being fast and accurate, I'm going to pick accurate. And we can worry about fast some other time, but I want to make sure every legal vote's counted in our state. And I think that by and large, that's what other secretaries want to do too.
The Secretary of State of Tennessee, Trey Hargett. Trey, thank you to you and your staff for your hard work in this incredibly, just an unbelievable time in this election. So thank you very much.
Well, thank us later. I mean, we've still got a lot of work to do today, and you know, we're going to play until the echo of the whistle.
I love that. Thank you. Hey, come see us when you're back in this area, Trey.
Would love it. Look forward to it. Always have a good time down there. Great people.
All right. Thanks again, Secretary of State Trey Hargett. Do you think the airbrush comment was too much? He's off the air now.
I do actually think it was a little bit much.
I'm getting some text now. I think, you know.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit.
Well, I don't care. What do I care?
Okay.
I mean, he was here in person. He came a couple of weeks ago, and he was mad he's not on the Wall of Fame out in the conference room. So
you should have put him on the Hall of Fame.
The Wall of Fame.
Wall of Fame. Sorry. What did I say?
Know.
Hall of Fame. Yeah, the Wall of Fame.
Right now, it's the governor. Well, they've had to have been here.
Mm-hmm.
In the building, which he was. But
I was heard to say you just said he was.
Well, I know. I just didn't have time. I probably had to do something.
He's a pretty important guy.
We've got the governor who opened the building, and then we have Bob Kessling, which I told Kessling that's a mistake. Hey, Caldwell Cantrell, he just had his dad text me. He says he heard me say at the open of the hour, "What is the dance of democracy?" Hey, Caldwell, I have no idea. Actually, it just sounded probably something Dan Rather said 20 years ago. Oh, there's more news. Hey, we've got a traffic problem. I-75 southbound traffic crash just past exit 20. So this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. Again, exit 20, just past, or I-75 South, just past exit 20.
Yeah.
Clearing up, Austin? Like the voice of the Lord comes over the speaker.
I know, I was like, what's going on? Kind of made me jump here.
He won't put a microphone in his control booth back. He's our TV producer, but he will speak. Just kind of pause, you know.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess they're cleaning it up. Good. CBL has filed for bankruptcy. They own Hamilton Place in Northgate. Sad situation there. They operate also 107 malls across the country. Our friends at Varker, big award. They've been recognized for their many comprehensive ongoing sustainability contributions in the Chattanooga Regional Manufacturers Association. And our very best congratulations, our friend, the Kentucky Wildcat herself, Mary Beth Hudson, and of course, Lisa Mantooth and all the staff at Varker with that big award. Bradley County Commission met last night, and we've got that. If you missed the meeting, go to Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. Emily, I want to go back over to you as polls have been open since 8 a.m. It's 8:15. We've got a new audience here in this 8 o'clock hour, but How are you feeling this morning?
Well, let me say this really quick.
Please.
Got a text that there are 77 people in line at Walker Valley
really?
to vote.
Is that for the chicken casserole?
No.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, it is very
Yes.
good.
But anyways, so, we were talking about what will turnout be like today. Has everyone that is going to vote already voted? But 77 people in line, that's pretty remarkable. So that's if one indication. If anyone is out there that is seeing, different polling places, be great to know. If they'd let us know.
Let us know. We also are running a contest on Mix TV through Facebook this morning, Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. You can pick, is it going to be Biden or Vice President Biden or President Trump? Please, let's not get ugly. Let's just, make your, of course, some of you can't help it, but let's, I'm talking.
I started to say that's not going to happen.
A lot of men out there. Anyway, make your choice. You're up for Six Flags tickets if you do that this morning. We do not want to have to ban you from our Facebook page, so please be nice. But anyway, that's on our TV post this morning. Also, let me back up here. Big congratulations to the Cleveland Bradley County Teachers Federal Credit Union won Duck Donuts yesterday in an office contest that we think we're going to be starting if Blake can find more dollars. Blake wants to give away some more, So
no,
anyway.
It's not a hint or anything. No pressure.
Over there at the north end, they're near Food City. So all that location. I still got the one downtown. All right, it is right now 17 after the hour.
This news brought to you by the Mark Shepard Agency of Shelter Insurance. Call 910-9393. 910-9393.
Mark Shepard has voted 3 times. I didn't want to say anything. I was going to tell the Secretary of State, but I don't want to be a tattletale, but anyway. Good morning, Shepard. It is. Let's go to the laboratory. Let's go to the active case counts now. COVID-19 active case counts brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. If you need a COVID test or a flu test, that's very important right now. You can do that at clevelandtest.com. You do not have to get out of your vehicle. We are getting some wonderful reports about the experience people are having there with Matt McNulty, and I've known Matt most of my life. Laboratory Service Center. But here's where it all starts. Here's where it begins. ClevelandTest.com. They do have the lowest self-pay rate, and insurance will help you out with that. Bradley County's up a little bit this morning. 301 active cases. Hamilton County, 945. McMinn County, an even 200 active cases right now. Meigs County at 54. Polk County at 49. This report brought to you by Laboratory Service Center. Go to clevelandtest.com, clevelandtest.com. Don Ledford, Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. You can see the USA in a Chevrolet at Don Ledford, Cleveland. Do you think Debbie realizes it's Election Day?
I bet so.
She thinks Truman's going to beat Dewey, doesn't she?
Oh, absolutely not.
Or
What
Dewey's
a horrible
gonna be,
thing to say.
She's pulling for JFK, ladies and gentlemen. She hopes it happens.
If I were close enough to you, I would kick you under
What?
the table.
Come on, Emily. Well, Debbie is not known for her knowledge of current events, so we'll just see what happens. Don Ledford, Cleveland, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. Hey, Austin, they clear the crash on 75? Traffic's flowing smoothly, and of course, that report brought to you by Miralax. Flow smoothly with Miralax.
You know what? You could have told people that he was in a helicopter, because that's what it sounds like.
Are you in the mix chopper this morning, Austin? You realize we can't. I can only hear you.
You need to think these things through.
Yeah, I really do. I need to.
That's what it sounds like.
Get my man Mark Fiddler out at the Cleveland Airport, and we'll work that deal out. All right. So there we go. They did clear the problem up out there. And I'll clear my throat on the radio. So there we go. It's 20 minutes after 8. Coming up, Brandon and Melody Miles from, oh my goodness, Grit and Grace Market. They're coming in here in just a few minutes. Stand by.
Hey, East Tennessee.
A WCLE tradition since 1957. Election night coverage. Tuesday night beginning at 7 on Mix 104.1, Talk 101.3, and Fiesta 99.1. Presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. LoganThompsonLaw.com. And live on Mix TV at MyMix1041.com.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and cleveland-nissan.com today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. For more than 70 years, Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center has been a proud part of the Bradley County community. We offer one-time and monthly prescription fills with a state-of-the-art compounding pharmacy for customized medications. You can schedule an appointment with a healthcare professional that will listen to your needs, conduct a thorough medication review, and develop a personalized plan to meet your wellness goals. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548, or visit medicalcenterrx.com.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's. Serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winter's on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinters.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
In the past few years, the people at Don Ledford Automotive Center have raised $100,000 for local school systems through their test drive events.
We do the drive-a-thons because we embrace education. We realize that teachers need our support to do their job.
They encourage the teachers in our area to strive for excellence.
We supply the Teacher of the Year a car to drive every year for the Bradley County schools and the Cleveland City schools. And we're very proud of the fact that we have the opportunity to do that in our community.
Community is at the center of the mission of Don Ledford Automotive Center, your home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac. DonLedford.com.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
The Vic Vascular team is leading the way in peripheral vascular care in our region.
Feeling of pain in your legs, loss of sensation in your feet or toes,
open sores that won't heal,
weakness when walking.
Do you have flow problems?
These are the first signs of peripheral artery disease, PAD.
PAD affects 1 in 5 Americans, and when untreated, can result in the loss of a limb.
If you or one of your loved ones are experiencing the signs of PAD, be evaluated.
We are Vascular Institute of Chattanooga. We can help.
Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And here's your current Vascular Institute temperature.
Bradley County trustee Mike Smith says the Prospect Precinct parking lot is full already.
Wow.
I mean, you got to figure, you think about it, 52% of the entire electorate in Bradley County, all the what's electorate mean, Steve? That means all of the, I'm speaking for most of the audience. That is all of the see, now we're on TV and we do this, and this is ridiculous. All of the registered voters, 52%. So now we're getting reports here of all these places already busy, and it's it's about 8:30 in the morning.
I know, it's really remarkable because, just a few months ago, we were, I don't want to say excited, but we, somewhere between 20 and 30% is a great election cycle, right? Yeah. Typically for us here in Bradley County, we get excited when we see those type of numbers. So to see this is really remarkable.
Derek Morris at Cleveland Metal reports, he's, of course, if you have my cell phone number, it gives you an advantage. Yeah. Quote, I was about to go vote, but now I'm in line for a pint of gravy.
Steve, you're causing people not to vote. Yeah.
Hey, Derek, that's probably good, buddy. Grab you a couple of biscuits, a pint of gravy, and you're welcome. There you go. Our coverage starts at 7 o'clock tonight, election night coverage right here on Mix 104.1. Emily and Jimmy Logan, myself. Plus, our decision desk guys already making threats and, that what they want and what they have to be here.
I'm interested to see what Steven's prediction. He says he's never lost.
Who, Shelton?
Yeah.
Well, he's lost before. Maybe not elections. I don't know if we need to get into that here. All right. Nelly. Hello.
You go to a national chain, a website, or a locally owned mattress store like Mermaid Mattress, where more of your dollars stay local. You decide.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
All right, it is 8:28, and Emily, yes, we are getting reports that already people are out to vote on Election Day 2020. The polls are open. Polls opened at 8 o'clock this morning already. There are lines all over Bradley County as we're getting calls here at Mix 104.1. Polls will be open until tonight at 8 o'clock. Don't forget, if you're in line to vote, you will be allowed to vote. Already, though, we've seen somewhere around 32,000 people, nearly 38,000 people have voted early in Bradley County, but people are turning out this morning. Once you vote and once you're settled in this evening, make us part of your coverage options tonight. We'll be especially following the local and state races. We want to see how our local counties voted. We want to see the state races and those that matter out of Tennessee. Again, we'll be on the air at 7 tonight here on Mix 104.1. We'll be on Mix TV, our new digital television channel. You can watch us at mymix1041.com, all presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm tonight. So we've got what should be a long night ahead. There's a lot of news this morning, and so we'll be doing that coming up. Emily, I know you've got to go. I'm also going to be taking off a little early here. Any final thoughts going into this election day at this point here?
Well, I think, of course, we're going to hit an all-time record. I think I heard this morning that nationwide over 100 million people have already voted in this country. Yeah. And it was our total in 2016 was 135 million. So we're going to blow that out of the water. It is really interesting because I think a lot of people really want this election cycle to be over with. There has been such strife in this country for quite a long time that people are ready to move on and get things done for the American people. And I'm hoping that we can move past this election, no matter what happens, and be able to do that in this country, because there are a lot of people out there, let's be honest, that really need support and need things. You know, Congress hasn't been able to do anything about a stimulus bill. We've had a lot of unrest in this country. So I am truly hoping that this will be a turning point, after this election cycle's over, that we can kind of move on as a country, and hoping that will happen. But I am really excited that we have so many people voting. It is a privilege to vote. And as you mentioned earlier, a lot of people have died for us to have that privilege in this country. And so it's very, I guess it's exciting to see people being involved in this process. A lot of people that haven't voted before. Not just That's young right. people, but I've heard of people who are in their 30s and 40s that have never voted before, wow. that are voting this time around. So that is something positive that has come out of all of kind of this turmoil in our country right now. But, a lot of people, they don't want to talk about politics anymore. And somebody like me, that's a horrible thing. I want us to get back to the point where we can have discussions with one another, even if we disagree.
All right, Emily, thank you so much. A couple of reminders. We are running a contest on Mix TV through Facebook this morning, Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. We're asking you to post who you think is going to win tonight. Is it going to be Vice President Biden? Is it going to be President Trump? Hey, is it going to be Kanye West? Who knows? Your vote right there could win you tickets to Six Flags over Georgia. Now, we're going to do that throughout the day. That's at Mix 1041 WCLE on Facebook. That's on the Mix TV post, which posted at 7 a.m. Also, reminder, we are right now, we started this yesterday, we're giving away $1,000 in Christmas cash for our Black Friday shopping blowout presented by Chick-fil-A. Plus, some people would say a free Chick-fil-A breakfast is worth that $1,000. We know that's great. So here's what you do. You must download the Mix 1041 app. That's where that's the only place the registration form is located. You can, if you've not downloaded the app, thousands of you have, go to mymix1041.com. Dwayne Williams is coming in next. He's going to take us the rest of the way. I'm going to go vote. And Emily.
So you're going to be one of these people standing out waiting to vote.
I could
right?
be.
Yeah.
I got my coat ready to go. Yeah. And I only vote on Election Day. I love early voting, but I only vote on Election Day. I used to have to take my grandmother Littlefield with me, and let me tell you something. I used to get 2 votes. She had trouble seeing. She'd take me in the booth with her. I'd vote, and she'd, Steve Jr., So anyway, it was kind of funny back in the day, So anyway. All right, Emily, I'll see you this evening.
Got it.
We'll see. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun. We've had a great morning. We were joined by, of course, James F. Logan Jr., Senator Marsha Blackburn, Secretary of State Trey Hargett, Pastor Jordan Easley. If you missed any of it, you say, I wish I could have heard that. Go to Mix TV. You can go back and watch it on our digital television channel, mymix1041.com. We're back in a moment. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
At Anatole Exteriors, we specialize in more than just your building's exterior. We also specialize in building lasting relationships. Our commitment to excellence and ingenuity has made us a reputable company for over 20 years. Whether it be ephes, stone, or panel, when we rep your project, your building becomes one of our very own. Because at Anatole Exteriors, we have the same skin in the game.
Heading out to the polls to vote. Hope he knows who is actually running on the ballot. No, I'm sure he does. But it is time for a quick check of traffic. And then we're going to go to the phone lines. We've got our friends with Cleveland State Community College on the phone with us. And then our friends from Grit and Grace Market also going to be in here before the 9 a.m. Clock strikes. So stay here with us on Mixed Mornings and on Mixed TV. Right now it is the Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report. Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac in Cleveland. Located on North Lee Highway beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com, where they say yes. Austin, back there in the control room, are we okay now on that I-75 incident that Steve had been talking about heading southbound? So we're clear? All right, so Austin's telling me back there in the Mixed TV control room, everything looks good. I can see it on the SmartWay app there now. So travels are looking better this morning than they were earlier. So please drive safe and slow down in those polling locations. A lot of people are going to be trying to get in and out of those areas. So just be careful out there this morning. If you notice any traffic concerns, call us on the Volunteer Red Pass Mix line at 614-6499. At 8:37 right now, we're going to go to the phone lines as we're joined with our friends from Cleveland State Community College. Joining me right now is Haley Hendrix. She is part of the Student Success Center there. So good morning to you, Haley. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Thanks so much for holding on there for a couple of minutes for me. First of all, we just want to say once again, good morning to you and welcome in here. Tell us a little bit about what your involvement is there at Cleveland State Community College, please.
So at Cleveland State, we have our Success Center, and every new student is given a success code. So if you're a brand new student who's never been to college before, you get your own success coach based on the career community that you're in. So that's typically going to fall under your major. And your success coach is there to help you with the admissions process, financial aid, and they're your advisor for your first 2 semesters at Cleveland State. So you have somebody to guide you the entire time you're starting out at Cleveland State. So instead of having to navigate starting college by yourself, you have one contact person that you reach out to, and they assist you to get started and just to support you while you're here at Cleveland State as well.
Wow, what a great idea.
So it's really unique. Not everybody has that, and we're really proud of our Success Center, and we enjoy working with students. So it's been a really great initiative that we have right now.
Again, we're speaking on the phone right now to Haley Hendrix. She is part of the Student Success Center there at Cleveland State Community College, telling us about all the different options that you have there. Now, Haley, I would think with the pandemic and feeling the disconnect that a lot of potential students probably have, and even people holding out for this past semester, tell us about the next opportunity for students to get on board there at Cleveland State.
Well, we are accepting applications right now up until January 8th for the spring semester. Obviously, you'd probably want to apply before January 8th. If not, you're going to be in a little bit of a rush, but that's okay. We'll work with you. But right now, like I said, we're accepting applications for the spring semester, and we have a lot of different offerings for courses just based on your comfort level. If you're wanting to be on campus, we have limited exposure for campus. We also have completely online classes, and then we have some classes where you may be on campus one day a week, and then you'll be online for that class another day during the week. So we're trying to work with students to make sure they feel comfortable and confident about coming back to school.
All right, Haley, also, can you give us a website or some other places that people can go to gather more information about the upcoming semester that we're talking about here, plus also maybe some more about the Success Center?
Of course. So you can go to the Cleveland State website to get more information. That's clevelandstatecc.edu. And that's where you can find any information that you need. At the top, you can apply to Cleveland State. You can look at our academic programs that we have. So you can see all the different offerings that are available, whether it's a certificate program, an associate's degree. There's just a lot of different programs that we offer. And again, once you apply, you'll have somebody reach out to you that would be your success coach to let you know what you need to do for admissions, for financial aid, so possibly help you if you're an adult student with Tennessee Reconnect, or just see if you're eligible for any federal aid. And then we'll also meet with you, whether it's in person or virtually, so that you can get registered for classes. So we're doing a lot of Zoom meetings, Google Meets. We'll talk over the phone. Whatever we need to do to help you feel confident about being successful, that's what we're here for. And like I said, we're just that guide for you. We kind of help connect you with the different resources that we have on our campus. And we do have a lot. We have laptops available for students. So we just have a lot of resources, and we are so happy to help, and we want everybody to go back to school who's ready to change their lives.
Well, Haley, this is great information. Again, give us that website as we close out our conversation this morning.
So that's clevelandstatecc.edu.
Well, Haley, thanks so much. What a great idea. What a great concept that you guys are doing there at Cleveland State. We appreciate you and the partnership that we have with Cleveland State.
No problem. Thank you for having me this morning.
Oh, no problem at all. Thanks so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we're going to take this a quick commercial break here, Austin. Then we're going to come back. We got a check of sports just right around the corner. A light sports day as we get started with this election day. Of course, the polls have been open now about 42 minutes around the area, and lots of people already been reported to be at the polls. And again, don't forget about our election night coverage tonight, presented by Logan Thompson Law at 7 o'clock. But quick commercial break, then back with a check of sports, and then our friends from Grit and Grace Market to tell us what is going on there. Back in a moment.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner. And I'm Paul Gardner at Volunteer Ridipast. We can protect your home from termites without drilling your concrete or destroying your lawn with our exclusive Termidor HP2 treatment system. We have so much confidence in this system, we back all of our treatments with our unmatched 5-year, 100% money-back guarantee. No one else in Chattanooga does that. Let the local guys protect your home. Google Volunteer Ridipast or call us today.
No bug will survive. Call 698-7205.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can I interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Logan Thompson has been a significant legal voice in Southeast Tennessee for over 40 years.
Regardless of your politics, vote on November the 3rd.
And for all your legal needs, elect Logan Thompson.
A tradition of legal and community service.
Mrs. Winter's Chicken and Biscuits. It's always the right time for Mrs. Winter's, serving up the most delicious Southern-style food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Their classically American Southern fried chicken, hot buttery biscuits, and home-style sides can't be beat. Mrs. Winners on Keith Street near 25th Street in Cleveland. Visit lovemrswinners.com. Don't wait in line. Download the free Mrs. Winners Chicken and Biscuits app for pickup or delivery.
Jackson Furniture, Catnapper, Cleveland, one of America's premier manufacturers, is hiring manufacturing positions right now. Full-time positions start at $15 per hour, including great benefits, 401k with match, paid holidays, and vacations. Join our team. Apply online right now at jacksonfurniture.com.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
Last night's debate took an odd turn.
You, sir, look well rested.
Why, thank you. I went to Mermaid Mattress and purchased
Can
a
I
mattress.
interrupt you? I, too, went to Mermaid Mattress.
Why, I thought you looked exuberant.
Mermaid Mattress, your home for better sleep.
Center Mermaid Mattress, 2 great locations here in Cleveland to service you.
Mermaid Mattress is just down the street or around the corner from any of those national chains. And of course, your dollars stay local when you shop with us. Mermaid Mattress, spend less, sleep better.
Good Tuesday morning. If you're heading out to the polls this morning, it is a cold one. Grab a coat. It is in the 30s. A few spots in the outlying areas are down in the upper 20s. This afternoon, nice and mild, 65 degrees. Lots of sunshine all day long. Tonight, we won't be as cold. Still jacket weather, 39 on Wednesday morning. Sunshine at 69 Wednesday afternoon. Mostly cloudy and 70 on Thursday. Download the WRCB weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm meteorologist David Carnes for the Channel 3 Storm Alert Team.
All right, right now your current Vascular Institute temperature, very chilly out there still, 35 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
All right, right now it is time for a quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health.
1 in 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer in her lifetime. Early detection saves lives. Call the Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center at 423-495-4040.
Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial, imagine better health. Again, just a quick check of sports. Not a lot going on in sports this morning, so we'll go ahead and get right to it. Well, it was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady holding on, beating the football Giants 25-23, and a game that you thought would have been a little easier for the Bucs because the Giants had only won 1 game all season, but the Giants play well on Monday night. They did have a chance to get the 2-point conversion with about 25 seconds left to go in the game to tie it up. They fell on the 2-point conversion, and the Bucs win the game 25-23. If you're not careful, you're going to allow Tom Brady to keep sticking around, getting that team better and better and better. Then you better watch out come playoff time. And he's saying Bill Belichick who? So let's find out who was the star of the Patriots. The Patriots going one direction, the Bucs going in another direction. So I don't know. You choose. You decide which one you think was maybe the genius behind what was going on there in New England. Now, I'm sure there's lots of other things that went along with that as well. Hey, let's talk a little bit about high school soccer. We do have a couple of local teams in this Chattanooga, Cleveland area that did well. Signal Mountain, they claimed their 3rd straight Class A state title in girls soccer, winning 1-0 over Merle Hyde. And then East Hamilton, the Lady Hurricanes, well, they fall a little short in Class 2A in the state title game there. They fall to Greenville 3-1. So that is your CHI Memorial Sports Desk report. CHI Memorial, imagine better health. CHI Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located in the Public Shopping Plaza. Well, we're going to talk to our friends here right now. Going to segue right into an interview here. Austin, I'm going to give you a second to get set up, and we're going to talk with our good friends from Grit and Grace Market. Brandon and Melody Miles are here with us to talk about Christmas at the Mill. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're good.
We're doing well, yeah.
It's so good to have you guys in. You know,
thank you.
I know that I was with you guys a few weeks back for your big event. What a success.
Oh, yeah.
I think it blew us all away. I'll give you a second to kind of recap that, and I'm sure you want to thank the community for such a big event.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that was, we had a good feeling that it was going to be big because just so many of those had been canceled, and it was like, you know, you could tell people were itching to get out and do something, but really was blown away with the number of people that came through. And our vendors all were just so appreciative of Cleveland for coming out to it, and just couldn't say enough good things about, the people that came by and the number of folks that came and just the energy that was there. I mean, when you walked around, you and I were walking out there, you could just feel it, couldn't you?
You could.
And it was, man, we were blown away. We're really thankful for everybody that came out.
Melody, what did you think about it?
Oh, I was so amazed and really excited because everything kind of lined up for us that day. We had great weather, and I know this is terrible to say, but there was no good football that day, so it worked out well for us. So we were excited about it because it just lined up so that everything, it was just a great day overall. And like Brandon said, so many of those vendors had events like that canceled this year, and so they had this backstock of inventory. And when you're such a small business, that's a big deal to have all that money and energy that you put into this inventory and no way to actually sell it. Right. So we were really excited that we had a location where people could spread out. It could be outside, so it was a safer area, and so many people came out and responded, and the vendors, every one of them that we've heard from that came in from outside vendors, they were all so happy with the turnout and the results. And so we just really appreciate the community for coming out. We appreciate those vendors for trusting us with such a new event for us, but we were really excited with it. We're very happy.
I think too it showed the possibilities of what downtown can be. You saw all those people at the mill, and there's we have this push of developing downtown. I think that's one of the success stories we can start promoting to say, we can make downtown really exciting and fun, and there's things to do there.
And what you guys do there on a day in, day out basis, I know that was part of the outdoor fall market we were talking about now with our friends at Grit and Grace Market. It's just a great venue. It just feels like you're there for those antiques and those artisans and those local vendors to come up and set that up. What a great venue for that there at the old woolen mill. And I got to tell you, when I was with you guys that day, that's the first time I'd been in there in probably a few months. And man, you guys are really loaded things up. There was a lot of neat stuff in there. And the thing that we want to let people know about this morning is that you guys are gearing up for Christmas. We know that's a big holiday for people to do decorating and buy those special, unique gifts. So let's dive right into what we're going to talk about here today. It's Christmas at the Mill. Yes. I believe it's 3 big days. Am I right?
Right.
Yes, we have lots of events planned starting on Friday. We're going to close during normal hours on Friday to just give our vendors and us a little extra time to prepare. So we will open that night at 6 o'clock. So that's unusual. But I think it's going to be a really fun party atmosphere because it'll be at night. We've added lots of outside lights leading up to our entrance. And I do want to mention that. We've had a lot of new people come, and they have mentioned that they just didn't know where to go when they come to the mill. So that's one reason they haven't visited our store yet. So when you come to the mill, you'll see one parking lot. So you park in that parking lot, and you'll see signs that say Grit and Grace is this way. Our entrance is by the giant smokestack. So don't be afraid to head that direction because you have to walk just a little ways from the parking lot, but you can't really see our entrance right from the parking lot, so I think that intimidates people. But all you do is walk that direction by the smokestack, and then you'll see us right there. So it's not far at all. But we have a lot of fun things happening. So do you want to tell them about?
Sure. So, for Friday from 6 to 9 o'clock, it's going to be, like Melody said, I think it's going to be a big party. We'll have a lot of fun. And food trucks. Justin's Food Truck's going to be there. Then we have some desserts from another vendor called, Empty Nest Treats? Then Saturday, what we're calling that is Family Day. So that's going to be our normal hours from 10 to 6. Duck Donuts is going to be there.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Justin's Food Truck will be back again. Then we will have... Santa Claus is going to be there from 11 to 1, so bring the kids for that.
Bradley County's own Santa Claus.
So everybody knows him, right?
I believe I know exactly who you're talking about,
And so he'll be reading stories from 11 to 1 in the store, so you can bring kids in. Santa read a story. Mrs. Claus is going to be there as well, too. And we'll have some crafts for the kiddos to do.
Hot chocolate.
And, of course,
sales.
Yeah, there's plenty of
the store.
Lots of sales, giveaways. People can register for giveaways. And then on Sunday, we want to talk about Girlfriend today?
Yes, we're having our first Sunday to be open, and so we're going to be open from 2 to 6, and we are celebrating Girlfriend. So we felt like the Christmas season is always it's kind of an exhausting time of year sometimes, especially for moms who are planning all their kids' presents and, all these events and trying to get all their kids to their end of the semester recitals. And so we wanted a special day for females to get together with their girlfriends and come to Grit and Grace. And so we planned a fashion show with our boutiques, and that will be at 3 o'clock. But we also have someone who will be teaching us about tips of using wines and recipes, and we also have someone who will be showing us how to put fresh bouquets together. So, and then of course the sales throughout the store. So it'll be a good time to just chat with your friends and find a few either Christmas decorations or presents, whatever it is you're looking for.
Again, we're speaking with Brandon and Melody Miles of Grit and Grace Market, telling us about Christmas at the Mill. 3 big days in celebration of that: a family day on Saturday, and then the ladies' girlfriend's day on Sunday.
Yes.
And typically, like you said, Melody, you're not open on Sunday, so this is really a very special treat to be able to come out, get yourself in the Christmas spirit and the Christmas mood, and do some of that early shopping. I mean, come on. A lot of people are always looking, more than ever, to me, when you buy stuff online, you get it and you're like, that was nowhere near the size I thought it was. If you're buying something, you get it and it's this little bitty thing that came in a, they took a big picture of it. I know there's a place for online ordering stuff like that, but I want to come, I want to see it, I want to hear the story. If I'm sitting there with that vendor and they're telling me a story about this and the product that they've got there, it's just really, it's something that you can share when you give that gift. You're giving them not only the gift, but the story behind that, and they pass that along to other people that ask about that unique item that's in their home. So if you're looking for that, like I just kind of explained there, come on down to Christmas at the Mill with Grit and Grace Market. 3 big days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday night, it's going to be a Friday evening celebration going on there. Santa Claus on Saturday with Family Day, 11 to 1. Bradley County's own Santa, everybody knows who we're talking about. He's going to be there. Miss Claus is going to be there. Just lots and lots of fun. Brandon, what else do we need to know about this 3-day event?
Well, I would say just come all 3 days if you can.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's going to be our vendors will be getting in there and adding some more things as they can, and there'll be lots of sales going on, and so you may see something.
Register for giveaways each day.
Oh, that's true. Right,
so
exactly.
Every day you get a ticket for a giveaway, and so each day, if you come back, you get another ticket. So
well, there you go.
Right, yeah, and there's such a big store too. Sometimes it takes a couple times through to see everything.
And you're right about that, because I was there for a couple of hours when we were doing our live broadcast, and I kind of breezed around the store, and then I would go somewhere else. I'm like, I didn't see that a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
It's something different. And of course, if it's a busier time, you may not see merchandise because of people. So I would definitely come. The Girlfriend's Day sounds really cool, because that way you can kind of take your time. Let's face it, sometimes when the kids are in tow, sometimes it's kind of look, go, type thing. So I definitely would go out, maybe grab brunch from the food trucks you guys are going to have there, the different things, and just enjoy just having a good time there, and just enjoy coming out celebrating the beginning of the Christmas season, really.
Right, yeah, the kickoff.
So come on out. That's coming up this weekend, am I right?
Yes.
That's right.
That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, folks, you need to go and check things out. Now, also go to the website, which is gritandgracemarket.com, is where you can find out some more information. And if you can't make it out this weekend, folks, we do definitely encourage you to do that. But don't forget about the regular hours that you guys are going to be there through this holiday season. Melody, tell us, besides this weekend, normal hours.
Our regular hours, normally we're closed on Sunday, but we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 6. So
there you go. If you can't make it out because of some earth-shattering thing going on that you can't change your plans, make sure you go out and visit them Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6 after this event.
Can we mention one more thing?
Absolutely.
We were going to surprise you. We should have given you a heads up about this too.
Yeah.
But the next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend, we are co-hosting an art crawl with Allied Arts, the Press, Main Street Cleveland, and Hetzel Art Studios. And there's some information on our Facebook and then Allied Arts Facebook, where local artists will be setting up art pieces throughout downtown, and then people will be able to purchase tickets, walk downtown, look at the art, and then we're having a Meet the Artist at our store.
That's a week.
Yeah, that's on the 14th.
Weekend.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they get started on the 14th. So
wow, you guys are busy.
We are, yeah. But
what a great asset you guys are to the community. When people come in, when I come down there to be a part of what you guys are doing, always so welcoming, always feel so comfortable when you're there. So kudos to what you guys are doing in our community.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It means a lot. All right, so again, let's recap. Melanie, tell us Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Give us the details.
Okay, this Friday we will be open from 6 to 9, and we're going to have a Christmas party, sip and shop type of atmosphere. And then on Saturdays, our family day, so we will be open for our normal hours from 10 to 6. But we will have Cleveland's own Santa and Mrs. Claus at the store from 11 to 1, and they'll be reading stories to the kids. But we have plenty of things going on throughout the day too. And then on Sunday is our special Girlfriend's Day. We will be open from 2 to 6 that day with a fashion show starting at 3.
All right, well, guys, thanks so much for coming in and getting us up to date on what's going on at Grit and Grace.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Dwayne.
Christmas at the Mill coming up this weekend, and then next weekend come back for what else is going on there as well.
Exactly. Yep.
Go to the website just to keep up with everything going on, gritandgracemarket.com. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here for a final check-in in just a moment. Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Hey, this is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. You probably heard the news. Most dealers don't have any inventory, but at Kia Cleveland, we do. In fact, we've got even more new Kias than I'm comfortable with. So we're rolling them out of here, like 2020 Kia Rios starting at $13,900. That's right, brand new cars starting at $13,900. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where car buying is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
KiaofCleveland.com.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers a full-service drive-through for no-contact prescription pickup. We are exceeding all safety guidelines by requiring temperature checks for both employees and customers. We are scheduling appointments and are only allowing one person in the store at a time. Our goal is to help everyone in our community stay safe. With more than 70 years of experience, you can trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street, phone 476-5548 or medicalcenterrx.com. Wholesale Supply Group, you've heard the name for years. The experts trust them, and you should too. Whether you're building, remodeling, or just maintaining your home, Wholesale Supply Group has all the plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products you need to supply any project. With great brands like Delta, Kohler, Rinnai, Mansfield, Progress Lighting, Square D, GE, and Milwaukee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need. Check out the locations in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Athens, Dayton, Madisonville, Dalton, and Chatsworth. Online, wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open to the public.
Baskin-Robbins. Scoop it, shake it, cake it.
51% of the entire state electorate. Our comprehensive coverage begins at 7 tonight on Mix 104.1 and the all-new Mix TV digital TV channel and MyMix1041.com, presented by the Logan Thompson Law Firm. From News Channel 9, MarketWatch.com reported Monday morning that CBL Properties, which owns Hamilton Place Mall and Northgate Mall in Hamilton County, has filed for bankruptcy protection. The outlet says CBL is looking to implement a plan to recapitalize and restructure parts of its debt. CBL is based out of Chattanooga and operates 107 malls across the country. MarketWatch.com reported CBL property stock dropped 22% in pre-market trading as a reaction to the news. It reports CBL is saying customers, tenants, and partners can expect business as usual at all of its properties. Get full news at MyMix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
All right, 9:03 is the time here on Election Day Tuesday. Going to get you to the top of the hour in just a moment. We gave you a quick news update there from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We will give you a full recap of what is going on in the news as the polls now have been open a little bit over an hour. Probably some lines since the beginning of just starting an hour ago. I believe that we were talking to some folks this morning. They were telling us maybe late morning and then early afternoon would probably be the best times to go if you're trying to think about times where it would be the least busy at the polls. Of course, people trying to get in there early as they opened up at 8 o'clock. Already been reports of lines and different things early this morning. Let's go ahead now and get out and check traffic for the final time during the Mix Morning Show. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report. Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac in Cleveland. Located on North Lee Highway, right beside Bradley Square Mall, or anytime at donledford.com. And Debbie Melton and everyone there at Don Ledford says get out and vote on this election day. As we check in on traffic on the SmartWay app, no accidents we are aware of. Things moving smoothly. So drive safe. If you notice any traffic concerns, call us. Volunteer Rid-A-Pass Mix line. That number 614-6499.
This traffic report is brought to you by Grit and Grace Market. Grit and Grace Market presents Christmas at the Mill, November 6th through the 8th. Find out more at gritandgracemarket.com and find them on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, wrapping things up this morning with traffic and weather together. Time to go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
If you shop for a mattress and they tell you about some long delay because of industry shortages, come to Mermaid Mattress. Buy it today, we'll make it tomorrow, and deliver it the next day. It's all about being local.
Good Tuesday morning. If you're heading out to the polls this morning, it is a cold one. Grab a coat. It is in the 30s. A few spots in the outlying areas are down in the upper 20s. This afternoon, nice and mild, 65 degrees. Lots of sunshine all day long. Tonight, we won't be as cold. Still jacket weather, 39 on Wednesday morning. Sunshine and 69 Wednesday afternoon. Mostly cloudy and 70 on Thursday. Download the WRCB weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm meteorologist David Carnes for the Channel 3 Storm Alert Team.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Mountain Gas. Mountain Gas provides reliable deliveries and appliances, including gas logs and water heaters. New customer first fill offer just $1.59.9 per gallon through October 31st. Mountain Gas, 5492 Water Level Highway in Cleveland, mountaingas.com.
Right now, your current Vascular Institute temperature standing at 38 degrees.
Broadcasting from the law offices of Andrew B. Morgan Studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. And download the free Mix 104.1 app at mymix1041.com.
Hey, this is Andrew Morgan, reminding you that we're here for all of your legal needs. Give us a call at 829-1429.
This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Vascular Institute, now open 5 days a week in Cleveland on North Lee Highway. The VIC team of physicians and medical providers is accepting new patient appointments right here in the Ocoee region. To make an appointment, call 602-2750.
As the lazy days of summer give way to the cool, crisp breezes of autumn, the time comes for a vibrant array of colors, cozy jackets, and great saving at Food City.
This week, save on certified Angus beef chuck roast, $3.99 a pound. Harvest Club Idaho potatoes, buy one, get one free. Red Baron pizza, also buy one, get one free. And more, only at Food City.
Three Mountain View Nissan locations mean one giant selection. And with over 800 new Nissan vehicles to choose from, we've got something the whole family will love. Like no payments for 90 days and 0% financing on select Nissan models. That's right, 0 payments and 0% financing on some of our best-selling Nissan models. So come shop Mountain View Nissan in Chattanooga, Dalton, and the all-new Cleveland, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center offers Bradley County's only state-of-the-art sterile compounding laboratory. We are here to customize drugs and medications that are not available commercially or over the counter. Maintain your health with medication designed to meet your body's specific needs. It's just what the doctor ordered. Put your health in the hands of trained professionals you know and trust. Medical Center Compounding Pharmacy and Health Center, North Ocoee Street. Phone 476-5548 or visit medicalcenterrx.com. The Cleveland City Schools Report, brought to you by Shannon Ritzoff, your Cleveland Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 230 North Ocoee Street next to Cafe Roma. The Cleveland City Schools Report, brought to you by Shannon Ritzoff, your Cleveland Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 230 North Ocoee Street next to Cafe Roma. Learn how he can help you reach your financial goals. Stop by or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.